Welcome everybody to a new series, and this is going to be covering Captain of Industry. I'm Brave. Let's jump right into it. So, I have not played anything. This is all brand new, so it should be interesting to see. And then also too, when this season launches, or season 1, then we will also be seeing Workers and Resources early start DLC season coming out as well. So no further ado, let's hop into it. I heard a lot about this, haven't actually done it myself, so but I wanted everyone to see kind of like what our settings are going to be, so if anybody wants to follow along, they can. And then if apparently there are seeds, so yeah, you can all, like, you know, I'll show you the seed generation. If you want, you can play on the same seed as me. But I think we're just going to start on Armageddon. I did briefly take a look at the maps before booting this up, but I think we'll start on Armageddon. It looks interesting. There's also an easy, medium, and hard. So we'll probably do medium and kind of go from there. So I think with this being like the first season, there might be more seasons down the road, or we might not. It's just going to kind of play it by ear and go from there. But we'll do a captain, an experience that balances consumption and production for more challenge. I just don't think sailor's really going to be interesting. And, you know, if we end up failing, well, we can just restart. So that's not a problem. So getting started, don't want casual, don't want resources, want realism and realism plus. It kind of just is the same like as Workers and Resources. Like your people can die from starvation, vehicle can't move without fuel, ships can't move without fuel, and can't use unity as a remedy, which I believe, and I'm assuming the unity is like the loyalty. You just can't use it to like give them a little bit of fuel to get back to port or whatever. Pumps stop working if underground is depleted. Machines and other maintenance consumption stop working when broken. Belts and storage units require power to function and stop working without it. Quick repair action is not available. So this just gives like another challenge, but I'm not going to do the challenges of reduced world mines. I just want to see how this plays out on realism plus plus, or sorting and not getting started, because I don't want infinite world mines, full destruction refund, extra starting resources. I don't want any of that. So I think that's all fine and dandy. And then this is going to be the game seed. I don't know. Affects randomization used in places like weather generation or world map layout. Does not affect map. Okay, so if anybody wants, this will be the map code. Feel free to follow along in the series if you want. But I think without further ado, I think we can kind of just jump into the first season. All right, we are in. I was grabbing a drink of apple juice, and I didn't realize that the game was running. I thought it would have started in pause mode, but it did not. So I don't know what date it's supposed to start, but we're starting on February 30th. That's fine. Okay, found the island we've been searching for. It was on the map. A lot of damage. So this is just kind of telling us the starting, but we also have goals in the top left, so we can kind of just follow along with that. I believe this is our starting sector. We got 10 and 80. So we got 90 population and 78 workers. Okay. So yeah, all right, so the first thing that it wants us to do here is get iron production underway and operational, and that's great. And then also wants us to do building a farm on fertile grassland. This looks like farming. There is a tree in the way, so we do need to start getting trees removed from here, so that we can actually process, well, not process, but just be able to make our farm up in this area. So build coal maker and connect it to a smokestack. Assign trucks to tree harvester. Start harvesting trees, which is our tree harvester. We need 2 trucks on it. And build a blast furnace and connect it to the metal caster. So if I'm going to do my farm down here, I should probably look to put our coal up in this area. Also, this is the groundwater, right? Correct. That's groundwater, so we don't want to cover that up. And we got some limestone. Looks like... Is that coal? Yep, that's coal. That's a large deposit, too. Cool. Okay, so let's... That's sand. Maybe we should put this up, because I didn't realize that there's a lot of groundwater. But if we built... If we built our coal up in here... power, diesel generator. So we need to be hooked up to the power supply to allow to have these to work. And then this is a food market. So you already get a pre-established kind of housing. This is a cabana communications. So I'm thinking we might want to, if we built our coal down in here, we could do the farm in here, which would not be a horrible location neither. And then we're not getting in the way of anything either. So let's build a generator somewhere here, because I think these all need to be hooked up. Now, can you flip these? Flip. Yep. Okay. Oops. Wrong button. Alright, I'm sure this first episode is definitely going to be a lot slower. What does shift do? Flip. Okay. So probably do one generator, and then we're going to need to connect it with a pipe. Not molten, but pipe. Incompatible. Okay. Where's the bulldozer? Do we not? Okay, there we go. All right, maybe... Okay, maybe it can't be like one grid on it, so let's try power diesel. Let's do it here instead, and then let's hook up power diesel. Wherever that was again. Oh, it's in here. Now, I'm not sure. Incompatibility port at start. So that is going in. Oh, so maybe that's going in, so I don't actually need to... I don't need to worry about it. Oh, so they must bring diesel to the generator. Is there a storage for that? Let's see. Oh, that's the same button. So maybe the coal maker makes coal. But I wonder if it doesn't actually need power. So maybe let's remove this, because I don't think it's going to need power. A blast furnace smelts various minerals such as copper and then turns... Okay, so this is what turns it into the molten iron. This is the caster. That's the smokestack. That makes iron. That's the farm. This is a diesel generator, but I don't think we need it. Okay, so let's make... I think I'm getting the game. I think I'm understanding. Let's do the coal maker, and if we're doing the farm up in here... We could do the coal down here. I think this is fine. I'm not going to be too worried about like where I'm putting stuff. I'm just going to start putting things and seeing how it goes. So if we harvested all of those and that. I think we did that too. And then that. If we clear all that out, we could get a farm up in here. And that would be great. And then this would be, I guess, the start of the coal. I just don't know how far the pollution actually goes. So let's hit play. They'll start moving. Let's assign 2 trucks to him and get them up and operational. So build coal maker and connect it to a smokestack. Done. Start harvesting trees. Done. Build blast furnace and connect it to metal caster. All right. So that's going to get up and operational pretty quick. He's going to cut down a tree. Maybe we should harvest that too. And then potentially we could... Oh, we could just put it up in here. I think that's fine. I probably could have shared a smokestack if I used a connector, but I just don't think it's probably worth it. So blast furnace needs... What goes in? Iron scraps plus coal makes molten iron. Now, I don't know where to get iron scraps. Does this make iron scraps? Makes coal and exhaust. Metal caster. I don't know what actually makes metal scrap. So probably should get... So this does require power. So probably should get a research facility up. And if it requires power, we should probably get a diesel. I wish you could, like, build not a straight column. If you could actually like build it off of it, but I think this is fine if we put it there. That's gonna get us that, and we got our coal up and operational. So we have a demand of 40, but we have a max capacity. We're not making anything, but this should change that. 'Cause it's gonna use 3 diesel to make 800 kilowatts. And I don't think there's any other things out there to make electricity, and I'm not sure how. Allow power surplus consumption. I'm not sure how far it actually needs to, how far it can actually go, or if it's just like it just consumes and it just powers anything and everything. Not sure. So construction, that's how to build assemblers. Maintenance is locked. Trading docks, we don't need that. Tools is there. Captain's office. So probably we just want to do construction, and then that'll unlock some other stuff that we can use. So probably want to do probably maintenance, so we don't have to worry about it, and then we can do trading post after that. Okay, so that's gonna get that up and operational. Looks like that's processing well. We also need to build a farm. We're just kind of waiting for them to chop down all of these trees. And then we can get a farm up and operational. Fluid, molten, waste collector, smokestack, furnaces to do smelting, farm, makes potatoes. What is our food at? So we have 58 months left of food, and then we're completely out of food. So we probably want to get our farms up sooner rather than later. Waste collection makes waste. I'm still just trying to understand, where do we get... How do we make the iron scraps? Smelt various materials such as iron or copper. The output is a molten material that needs to be sent via molten, for instance, into a caster for further processing. Molten materials cannot be transported via truck. Just trying to understand, like, okay, I got where we get the coal, but where do we get the scraps? Because I don't see trucks, iron scrap smelting. Let's just pause it quick while I read this. Blast furnace allows smelting products such as ore. The melter can also be casted. Build a blast furnace and 2 metal casters. Connect them together. Watch the furnace recipe in progress. So it doesn't really tell you how to find it and take it to where it needs to go. Oh, he is full, and this is full, and it is making coal. Okay, so if that's making coal, then they're probably going to want to take that coal and put it into the furnace right away. And I believe the external side was the outside is that way. So if we built blast furnace, it needs to have coal going in. This might look very janky early on. So maybe we should do 1, 2, 4. We did that, and then we built a stack. That would give the molten. And then that would produce out our material. So we could do, let's say 1, and then if we, let's just pause it so in case they don't build it, we can delete it. F and rotate. And then we need a 2 in the middle. Yeah, it would go right there. I guess just a 1 I think's fine. And then molten. I still gotta get used to this. Yeah. Well, is this under construction? Waiting for delivery. Okay, so what if we just did, instead of doing it side by side, what if we just made it more linear? And those both will pump out of the back side. Okay, yeah, let's do that instead. And then this needs molten. Let's actually, can we, so that needs a connector, and I think that's fine. So let's build all of, actually, should I'm gonna make it tighter. I'm gonna just see what this does. If we make it as tight as we can. Just interested to see what it would kind of do. And if we just did something like that, okay. And then that would make blast furnace into molten, and we kind of go from there. So he has the coal, not enough input. So where do we get this this iron scraps from, though? I might have to look that up. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Wait, hold on. Does he have scraps? Oh, he has iron scraps. Where did he get iron scraps from? Do I just have some in the boat? Mechanical parts. I'm not sure. Where did he grab that from? Do they make scraps? Waste and settlement. No, it doesn't look. Oh, he's grabbing. Oh, so this has iron scraps. Okay, now construction. Gotcha. Okay, so that's how that all works. Waiting for product. It's working, and then this would pump out into here, and then if we can get a belt in there, and then it would be kind of fully automated. I do wonder if I could have just put it like right against it, and if that would have just punked it right into here, and I wouldn't have to have pulled it. I probably don't have enough distance to try. Correct. So I would have to tear this one down and then rebuild it. I'm not even sure how to take it down. I think that's probably in the research tree. So that's fine. Okay, so build a farm. So I got iron production. I can collect my reward. Wants me to do food. Wants me to do construction, waste dumping, and trading. Because they're producing quite a bit of waste, honestly. And that's kind of crazy. How much waste they're already building. So I don't know how we want to put our waste down. I'm thinking maybe we just dump it here for right now. That might be fine. No waste module attached. So I need a waste collects general waste from the attached settlement to prevent it from piling up. Okay, so that needs to go there for waste collection, and then I can dump it out over here. Got it. Looks like we're making some iron plates. And are they dropping them off over here? Oh, they're picking up to drop off. Okay, got it. Research. No, I think okay, we're getting trading docks, got maintenance, got construction. That's good. Moving our way up. And we got waste collection. So yeah, we're looking good. We just got to get food going, so nobody starves. I'm trying to wait for this tree to go down. Is there any way for me to prioritize tree harvesting? Or can I just like tell it to stop harvesting these trees? Let's see, that's your only tree, good sir. Harvest that one tree. I'm just not sure if it's a good idea to put stuff so close to, I guess, your quote-unquote customs house, your boat. It's overflowing with cargo. I mean, that's not a horrible thing. And then we need to build an assembly yard. Build assembler 1. So I'll probably need to build it here. So let's keep harvesting over there. And get that gone. But I could even build it in here, and then it gives me more room for more metal casters. It honestly has pretty cool what's it called? Animations for how it works. It's actually pretty sweet. Okay, so yeah, we'll build it over here. What is it that we need? It is over here. Assembler, maintenance depot. So we'll build our assembler on this line as well. This is the in. Then that side is the out. So we'll put that there. We'll select a recipe, and I think we're going to want to make construction part. What do we have the most? What do we have the little amount of? Mechanical parts. I think construction parts are probably the most used. I'm just going to assume. So we'll just make construction. So that needs iron, wood, and concrete slabs, which are coming from here. Okay. So that's kind of our resource until it's depleted. Yeah, so that's going to work. It needs 4 workers. We got 48 months left of food. And a health of 9. Solid health. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll keep pulling and moving. This is our assembly location, where they pull out from this side. So I'm wondering if it pulls out from this side, and it doesn't seem to really need to go anywhere right now, could we build a storage unit? Seems like that's the way in. So what if we did... that's the way in, that's the way out. What if we built one here just to see how it works? I mean, I don't know how demolition works. I'm assuming it's probably part of the research tree that we're gonna have to go into later to figure out how to do all that. But yeah, we'll probably figure it out. Okay, I think this is enough. Oh wow, no, the farm is massive. Okay, really need to focus on cutting down those trees. I think a little bit more back here. Yeah, right there. Okay. Don't worry about those 2 trees. Just cut down those trees over there so we can build a farm. Collect reward. Perfect. We got a reward. I don't know how quickly these need maintenance. Maintenance requires 0.4. And then what does this need for maintenance? Doesn't look like it does. Cool. Does this need maintenance? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So let's assign construction parts, because I think that's going to be what's really filling this thing up. And then we can store, looks like 200 construction parts here, which is good. And then hopefully they get this open to have a farm here soon. Yeah, there's a lot of trees to take down. But that's all right. And I probably shouldn't have put my probably shouldn't have put this stuff here. Probably should have hid it in the trees or further north so I could have built stuff quicker. But we'll hopefully get rid of these trees quickly enough. These guys are full, so I wonder if, can I build off of this a storage unit, and can I connect it right away? I can assign wood. Perfect. So now that if they get full, they'll just come and drop it off here, which just has a way larger storage. Not enough space for output. This has a way bigger storage, and this is working. So seems like one of these, one coal maker can supply 2 blast furnaces. Output is full, so I need a place now. Where my steel can go, because it is also full. So what if I did that and... No, that won't fit. Okay, so what if I... what if I did that and... I wonder if it's just a massive waste of money what I'm doing early on, or like resources, but I mean, I guess we'll find out. I'm just trying to optimize stuff so people aren't just sitting around and things are constantly running, right? I think that's the goal of the game, is to have things running. This is completely full. I wonder how full this is going to... Okay. This is also completely full. But it seems they're going to make more progress cutting down these trees. And that's kind of what we really need, is quick progress on these trees here. Yeah. Okay, then I can put my farm in here. And I can start making food for everyone. We are done maintenance or researching that, so it might be a good idea now to do vehicles and mining. I'm not sure what a beacon. Strong light helps other refugees to find your island and join this. They can help get more workers and extra starting loot. Okay, that might be worth it. Or basic concrete, but it's locked. I need mining. And then basic diesel would help me get... Oh, it would help me actually get fuel. Okay, let's get that so I get some fuel. Because I don't want to run out. That would not be good. I'm guessing my early inventions are going to be completely obsolete and not useful at all as we get further along in the season. But I don't know how demanding, I guess you could say, the game is in terms of, or I guess forgiving. Because I've only really played games like this played. I mean, I played Factorio, Workers and Resources, but I don't know if it is as forgiving or if it's just as harsh as Workers and Resources. Like if you mess up, you are on a downward spiral to begin with. But I'm sure we'll find out quickly. Allows trading of various goods with villagers on the map. All the products you trade are delivered into a trading dock. Also, trade can be a lifesaver if runs short on start. So maybe it might be a good idea to get a trading dock somewhat quickly. So maybe we should... I'm going to do... I don't know if I should hug as far out as I can. Sure, I'll do that. And then the dumping station. Let's get rid of the dump there. And let's put... Just don't know where to... Can I just like dump it? Just dump it there. Do you need... You don't actually need vehicles. I think they just grab it when they can. Yeah, when they need to dump it, I'm sure they'll start dumping it. I don't think it's just like a constant throw it out the door. But yeah, I think if I would have put this backed up onto this, it would have just flowed perfectly fine. Whoa, jeez, lightning. And then I could have put the assembler off of one of these. I probably could have made it smaller, but I think it's flowing okay right now. And we could also use we could also trade. I guess there's a reputation increase, adopt population 25. We have 35. Looks like we can buy some stuff. Doesn't look like we can actually sell anything. Yeah, okay. It doesn't look like we actually sell anything. It just looks like we can buy. Product will be delivered to your trading dock immediately. So it looks like we can go iron for slabs, and we can do coal for diesel, which that's actually huge, which we might need to take advantage of if the time comes. But I think we're okay for right now. I really want them to finish knocking these down. Allows building vehicles such as trucks and excavators. Okay. So that would mean that we should probably look into, because this is coal over here, so we could stop cutting trees for coal, and we could do a big coal area. And then actually, if we don't need to make coal from wood and iron scrap, well, actually this would be the one that would go obsolete. Wood to coal. I mean, this is a good way to burn it. But we could start either mining coal, or is this copper? Yeah, it's copper. And then this is iron. Is wow. Okay, so we have iron over here. We got coal over here. I think coal is probably our best bet to start harvesting. So ore sorting plant handles sorting a mix, loading onto the truck by excavator. This requires, as trucks can't directly deliver mixed loads to storage. Okay. Yeah, so I think doing something up and over here for mining would be a good idea. And then if they need, they can bring it down and over here. But I'm not too sure if... Because it doesn't tell you if it actually needs... what it needs to operate and run. Which is unfortunate. So mine control tower, kind of have an idea how that runs. Mining designation, dumping designation. That all seems fine and dandy. We've got to get our farm up or else we're literally going to just die before we even start. And then I'd have to totally record everything again. So I might... This can't even fit in here. Oh, I really need them to pitter-patter at getting that out. Okay, so I need to get those trees out of the way. Alright, I only have a few more trees that need to get knocked down, and then we're good. Because we only have 25 more months left, and then we're out of food. And that's never good. Start new research. What do we want to do now? We could probably do tools. Probably do basic concrete, and we could do a beacon. I think that's a good 1, 2, 3. And let's hope that this hurries up. And then, well, I guess we could do a vehicle depot. Maybe. Yeah. What if we just did it off of here? That'd give me a pickup. This would give me more tree harvesters. That might be a good idea. Get me 2. Speed up the tree harvesting. And then I can assign more vehicles. Because right now I have quite a few vehicles just sitting around. So what if we build another one that requires vehicle parts, iron, and diesel? Okay, vehicle parts is 30. I have a lot, so I think that's okay. And then they'll just deliver what they need. And I definitely have a lot of steel. And that would build me another tree cutter, and that would increase the speed at which we can cut trees. Perfect. Now we have cut tool, copy, unity, and paste. Cool. Where do we use that? Not sure yet. I'm sure we'll figure it out in the road, down the road. Maintenance. I don't know if we need it yet. Oil pump. Oh, so we need oil. Where would we find crude oil? So that is crude oil right there. So we could set up jack pumps there. And I think that's actually our only close one we have. Allows distilling of low-grade diesel, but it's quite inefficient and produces a lot of waste. So that would be oil pump plus coal. That would make 27, and we'll do a lot of dumping. Tree harvesters. Let's do 1, 2, not 3. We got no trees to harvest. We can harvest all of those trees, and then now we can actually get down our farm, hopefully. Yeah, I'm not sure if putting this close is going to be a hindrance, but I'm sure we'll find out. 80% fertile. It's not too moist, which isn't good. We need it to rain, and then we should be able to get food. Worst case scenario, if we do need to get food, I think we can trade construction for potatoes for a small demand of unity. I wonder. Buy 20. It's delivered immediately. Is that? Oh, we need to grab it and then take it over to here. Okay. So yeah, it is growing. There's 8 workers there. Workers available, 34. Bunch of free housing. Loose storage. Stores up to 200 units of loose storage. Supported products. Fuel storage, unit storage, loose storage. So this will store our steel and stuff. This is currently full. So if we wanted, we could trade out a bunch of steel, but it might be beneficial and useful for getting our coal up and operational. I'll put that there, and then I think if we cut out that and that would be beneficial. It's a bit of a long hike, but we should get some more. Should get some more wood storage. I just think it's going to start filling up so fast of wood. And I think we could do it. I don't really want to build up this way. I think what I want to do is keep it close to here. Concrete. Okay, so this honestly, this game, harvest rainwater during rain, has built-in small water tank. This game, it seems to move fairly quickly with your unlock trees, that you don't really get much time to feels like to breathe. I just feel like I'm constantly unlocking stuff. So if we did, let's say just do 4 storages, because all these require is building parts, and we're manufacturing a whole ton. We could do 4 here, and then we could do... Yeah, I mean, we're going to need a lot of these storage bins, aren't we? So this will be wood, wood, and probably wood. So they have somewhere to drive to. Not enough maintenance 1. Okay, so let's finally get the maintenance building that's been asking for. Right here. And we can build it. And I think personally a maintenance yard would look pretty good, like right here. I don't know. Let's just build it right there. I don't know what goes into it, because we don't have any belts or anything like that. But we'll build a maintenance yard just so we have it, waiting for rain. And then probably should build a rain collector by the farm. Yeah, let's do something like that. And then eventually we should probably decommission some stuff. And I'm assuming that is going to be locked behind a tech tree. Train level, blueprints, captain's office, tools, diesel. We're about to get beacons. That means we're going to probably want to do captain's office, repair dock, ramp for vehicles, and that's probably it for right now. So yeah, I am not sure how we can destroy a building, but we will find out down the road, I'm sure. And then this is making maintenance 1. I don't know what it's actually making. Oh, okay, global maintenance demand. So it's making a place for them to come to repair themselves if they need it. And maybe having them repaired a lot makes them faster? I'm not too sure, and I'm not too sure if I should do more... I wonder if I could tell them to stop putting it in here. But they can export. Trucks cannot, they can export, but let's say they cannot import. And then let's see if we can delete this and maybe we can put it over here. Because then that would make our coal, and then maybe we could put our iron back in here too. Yeah, okay, so let's see if I can do... can I do coal? Where was the... It starts out so basic, and then it's like really fast just hits you. So that's in. Oh, that's a blast furnace. I need... Not a diesel generator. Because that's how you make housing. I just don't have enough demand for more housing right now. That's an ore sorting, forestry, coal maker. So I can get 1, but I can't get 2. Do another 1. And then that would make coal. And then if I could make... Not off the diesel generator, but blast furnace. I could set that one up there. No, this needs to go elsewhere. Cancel. I think this needs to go on this side, and then this needs to go on that side. Yeah, okay, then I get 2 of them. Coal maker needs a transport to output exhaust. Oh, crud. Take that down. because it needs exhaust output, and right now I don't have availability to do that. Okay, we live and we learn. That needs exhaust, and then... Because there's no way... There's a molten channel pipe that doesn't take anything that I need it to. So right now we can just make a whole bunch of coal and produce a whole bunch of steam. But we need a way for copper. So that's for copper. Okay, here are conveyor belts way down there. Okay, so we have a bit of ways to go, but at least this is going to make a bunch of coal. And then if we want, we could put the coal over here. We could put metal casters over here and just have trucks pulling it. Yeah, I think that might be fine. Blast furnace. Wait, can these actually hook up? No, that's hooked. That's unhooked. So if we did... Oh, that needs way more than I have. I only have that much. And this is making more. Do I have any more cinder blocks? Oh yeah, all the cinder blocks come from here. These are full. This is producing, but it's not producing enough. So I'm trying to move everything kind of down to here for rough industrial, because it's kind of out into the side. And then I can do my mining up here with storage. So I'm trying to make it so that this assembler, it would pump out the coal, then blast furnace it, and then it would go to my assembler somewhere nearby. So if I did... I guess first I would need to... How much does an assembler cost? Where's the assembler? Yeah, here. So kiln produces basic products such as concrete. So assembler, that's the in, the other side's the out. And I could tear into this wall. But I don't think I need to. So that's the in, that's the out. And that's currently storing nothing. This is currently storing nothing. So if I made this into iron and iron, because to make concrete parts, we need cinder blocks, wood, and iron. Wood is here. Iron's here. And then they would just need to put in... Oh, it's not big enough. So they would need to put in the... drawing a blank here. The wood. And the cinder blocks. Currently this isn't running. So let's trying to think. So I want that to do that. So if I flip this way, maybe build 2 assemblers right there. That'll allow me to definitely build a lot more construction parts. So I need select recipe, construction parts, and construction parts, and then they can put in the iron and the wood and the whatever they need to. And then I'm going to cannot import and cannot import. So they'll try to export everything out to here. This one isn't empty yet. This is full. So I want to see if I can put blast furnaces here to take the coal and the scrap from here. But we're almost out of scrap. And I don't know how else to make scrap. iron scraps. Okay. Yeah. This is a this is a fairly interesting and intricate game. Where there's a lot of thinking involved, isn't there? I might need to look up how to make iron scrap. If I'm not able to make... Once that runs out, I don't know how else you would get iron scrap. Other than if you mined iron, which is that one, if it would make iron scrap that you could put into the furnace, or if I just haven't noticed it yet, but if we have unlocked... Okay, so you can't... The blast furnace can just do iron. Okay, so... The blast furnace can just do iron and just do coal. And then it can make what it needs to, and then also makes a dumping requirement. I don't think we should build anything more down here. We should look to build it all up there. Output is full. Because these are going to make more storage. So that is full. These are producing quite fast, but this is producing faster. I don't know what the ratios are on these. Really don't. Working and working. Wondering if maybe I should make more assemblers. Just producing enough. Yeah, okay, so I think I need to chew on it. Figure out what the next step is to figure it all out. I mean, this has water. That is exporting them. I think they are using... Are they using the water? I don't know. Okay, so we have a bit of a storage going on here for wood, and it looks to be good for pumping out coal. And if we're pumping out coal, we might want to actually take the coal up into here so that... Well, this is coal, isn't it? Yeah, this is coal. What am I talking about? Yeah, so that is coal. This is crude oil. And this makes our small excavators, which allow us to do mining. Okay. We still have enough homes. People are somewhat happy. So, how do I assign... How do I assign for them to actually take the garbage and dump it? Because I have a dump pile. Wherever it was. Captain's office. Waste management. I don't think it was in waste management. So, yeah, see, I have a dumping site, but it doesn't seem to be dumping the waste. The waste is just 100% collected. Doesn't seem to be going anywhere. To prevent it from piling up something and causing health concerns. Oh, demolish. Oh, well, there's the demolish tool. Okay, let's demolish that. So they'll probably take it all and move it to an open storage they can find. Let's turn this into wood as well. Let's turn this into wood as well. So we have our wood. This can make coal. So potentially, since we have so many trees, I think we should go get our iron first. And then we're just going to need to bring it back. because these can store quite a bit of coal. And if we can store quite a bit of coal, that means that these blast furnaces would just need iron. And if we can bring iron back by car, then we can actually get quite a bit more iron. Yeah, I think I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's see. Can we... Not blast furnaces. I want... Not ore sorting either. Where the hell is it? Blast. No. Probably went over it like 3 times now. Let's just do 1 time speed while I'm messing around with all this. Here, ore sorting. No. Coal maker. There we go. Let's do that and that. Because I don't see any other reason to be having wood just kind of lingering when it seems that we can make so much wood. But we always seem to run low on blast furnace stuff. Which are almost out of blast furnace, which means that we definitely should be activating to get our iron up and operational. Because if we run out of iron, I think we're just out of luck. Let's do something like that. Let's open all that back up. We could do 1 more assembler. And then we'll demolish that and that. Yeah, and that's exporting parts. And then I think what we could do is put unit storage. Yeah, I think we'll do unit storage, unit storage, unit storage. And then that could store all of our parts that we're making. Be good. And then this can store garbage. So maybe we should just kicks it out. This would accept it, and then maybe that's how we can actually pull it out of here. Okay, maybe. Construction parts. That's making construction parts. This needs a recipe. Construction parts, and construction parts. Okay. So now we're going to have enough construction parts, which is good. We won't have to worry about that anytime soon. And then we just need to make sure that these should be pulling out enough. Yeah, okay. Alright, we're looking okay. We just definitely need to get this all set up. So let's get our tree fellers over here, taking this down, and then we're gonna need a control tower. So let's put this, I'm gonna say here. Let's do our ore sorting. I want that. Oh, that's just the zone. Our edit area. This seems to have changed. Let's do... Okay. I guess that would probably be a better idea. Let's do something... Is this going to be the iron storage or mine? So let's just encompass all of it. Yeah. Something... That's it as far as it goes. Okay, something like that. That's a massive site. And then We need ore storage, so that's facility stores and handles. So where's the in? Because I just see 2 outs. Add product to sort. Iron. Iron and probably rock. I'm assuming that's the 2 that are going to come out of that. Okay. So that's a bit of a drive. But they'll make their way. So I'm probably going to need, I'm going to say 2 excavators. 1, 2, and then let's do 1, 2, 3 trucks. Let's get those up and operational. And that seems to be pumping out a lot of coal. Which we could store the coal. These are just really slow. Am I not researching right now? No, I am. Ramps for vehicles. Probably not the best one to need to research. I think construction 2 would probably be better, like assembler 2. Yeah, but that's okay. We'll make mistakes along the way, but that's fine. So this chart is going to tell me that total production and total consumption, and I don't think these will ever really fully balance out, which is fine. But if we look at potatoes, we're producing way more than we need, so we're not going to run out anytime soon. We're making a surplus. And then if we look at vehicle, we're not making any, but we're not really using a lot. I think we have 180. Like, we're still okay. Coal, we're making way more than we're using. So that's good. And then hopefully the assembler 2s can speed up the production problem that we have. Okay, this guy deliver waste. So he needs a dumping zone. I'm wondering, does that count? No valid destination. So how do I give you a dumping destination? Because this dumping is for these guys. Which is way out there, but I need you to have a dumping zone. Planning mode. Oh, you can like plan it out. Cool. Oops, wrong button. How do I tell you to store it? Where's the dump button? How do you dump? That's waste collection, but I want you to be able to dump it. Has to be in here. Moving the green slider out throughout highlight information. No, that's not what I want. Trucks will keep fill if under. Trucks keep empty. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not sure. Cause there's not a research tree. Those are edicts. Groundwater pumps. Construction, terrain. Yeah, I don't see anywhere how to just dump it. Vehicle status is very busy. Those are building. We have etiquette on that. I'm not. Okay, I have figured it out. So, the tool is in here. It's just a bit wonky, apparently. But it is in there. And then what you need to do... So, if I want to build it on flat ground, I actually need to, like, build it up, like, where I want it. But apparently, you could also build your dump in the ocean. Apparently. Yep. Okay. So you can actually build your dump in the ocean. So they'll just keep dumping and it'll actually build up. From what I could read, it's going to build up a nice bigger landing. So potentially I could even do more stuff over here in the future. But that is what I can see out of that. And then also, these just get upgraded to Mark IIs, which that's also super cool. Which will be nice. So waste dumping is done. Collect my reward. Food's done. Purchase concrete slab for iron from the village on the world map. Purchase concrete slab for iron. I currently don't have iron set up. So I don't know if I want to do that. This is on construction still. It needs 20 more construction components. And here comes my excavator. Rolling out. I think I got 2. So that's going to be one of them. And then I just need to assign him over there. And then I'm not going to assign any trucks yet. But I'll get him to go over there. And then I'll need to set up his mining instructions a bit later. But I want to kind of figure this out. So I got a lot of wood being cut. I got a lot of parts being made. This one has 99. Nice. But I probably want to set up my blast furnaces. So that they can keep pushing out parts. Or I should set up an area where we can have more steel so that more steel can actually get put into here. Because we do have not enough trucks. Because the trucks are very busy right now. Which is causing a downfall. But that's... Don't know. Don't know. Okay, I'll cut all those trees down too. And then, yeah, okay, here we go. So here's our sorting. And I'm not too sure. Okay, so then I think this will be the last thing we do this episode. We're going to try to stumble through mining. So from what I can understand, the way that mining works is you can rotate it. So say if I wanted to cut in to this, first of all, what I probably want to do is if I go Q, this is ground, this is sea level. So 0.3 is my ground. So I'm going to take and do that. That'll be my mining. Whoop. That'll be my mining. He needs to... Mining priorities, iron. And he should... In the mining zone. I think he needs to have one truck with him. Has no available destination to be mined. The mining control tower has no available destinations to be mined in its area. Well, surely, right there. Has tons to be mined. Let's take it down to 3, and then let's see if we can... Has no available destination. What can be dumped here? Iron? No available destination. So that's this dumping zone. This has people working in it to sort. Products to port maps. I'm not... Oh my god. Oh! Okay, I can't touch that. This is in... You know, maybe what we'll do is we'll edit this down. No available destinations to be mined in. Not quite sure. Mine control tower has no available destinations to be mined in. Do I need... So if I go F... That will make a ramp. There are some mining designations. Okay, so apparently I needed to make it a ramp. Or else he was not allowed to mine it flat. Okay, so now he is mining. He is loading. And he is going to go pick it up. So this has dirt. So also needs to sort dirt, I guess. Now, where is he going to take this to? Let's see. And then we'll end the episode here. This is very sporadic feeling. But yeah, we're going to keep making some progress. I mean, I don't think we're really in the bad right now. But it's definitely tricky. Okay, so they'll dump it, and then it does sort it. Okay. So now it has different needs to be taken, and then this can do 2 and 2, or it could do... Yeah, we don't have any pipes, and the pipes that we do have do not do anything that we want to sort. But they can come grab it, and they can actually go take the iron back over here to be smelted up. Okay, so I think that does it for this first episode of Captain of Industry, where I feel we are struggling, not struggling. I don't know. It is an interesting game. I think I just need to get the hang of some things a bit more, and then we should be good. I kind of wanted to see before we ended it here. Mechanical parts. I only have 8 left, which is a big problem. But we can buy more if we need. But the assembler to make mechanical parts isn't actually anything crazy. So maybe we'll do 1, 2 if we can. Just gonna kind of block that. Let's just do 2. Let's get rid of that, and then let's do an assembler here. And then this will select recipe for mechanical parts. Mechanical parts. Okay, now we have more mechanical parts, and that wasn't too difficult of a hurdle to dodge. Okay. Yeah, that's it for episode 1. Remember, if you like the video, or if you just like me in general, and you want to help out, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, you'll miss nothing. Everything will be notified for you. And then also we do have a Discord server, which does talk about everything that we're going to be doing, from kind of workers and resources side to Captain of Industry. So I guess next episode, we're going to have to deal with the fact that apparently we don't have any workers. So we're going to need to build a beacon. And I don't know where the beacon should go other than right there. So, all right, everyone. I will see you on the next one.